Hi, friends. How are you? Sorry, I'm just like organizing myself. Oh, how is everybody? Oh, what's my hair doing? I'm not really sure. That's all right. Can you guys hear me? Oh yeah, I do. Okay. Let me know if you can hear me. Oh yeah. Ooh. No. I don't want to hear myself. Let me know if you can hear me, guys. I don't know if you... Hi, Biffy. Sound is good. Good. How are you? I don't have any plans for this live chat. I mean, I have to do my nails. I don't have to. I love doing my nails. So I thought, seeing as I'm going to do my nails, we could hang out and I could... Good. Oh, there's a few of you here. Lovely. How are you guys? My workplace has shut down, which I'm grateful for, and I'm ridiculously lucky in the sense that I'm a casual, but they've agreed to pay us at least until the end of April. Casual staff, I don't know how stuff works in other countries, but casual staff basically aren't entitled to any sick pay or anything like that. We're paid a little bit of a higher hourly rate, but we don't have guaranteed hours or anything like that. But my bookshop, because most of us are casual, they closed the shop and they've decided that, yeah, they're going to support us and pay us our like kind of average thing, which is incredible. I mean, I think it's what everybody, it should be happening everywhere, but very, very lucky and happy. Blair is kind of considered an essential worker at the moment. He works in telecommunications, which means that he is part of keeping the internet running in Australia. So he can work from home sometimes, but at the moment not. So he's at work this week, but we're hoping that he might be able to stay home in future. But that's where we're at with all of this stuff. But and as a lot of you will know, I have quite severe asthma. So I mean, this whole like a respiratory disease does scare me a little bit. I can't pretend it doesn't. Like, I know what it feels like to not be able to breathe. I've had pneumonia before. So I'm very happy to be staying inside. But yeah, that's what's going on with us. So seeing as I have to stay inside, I thought I'd come on and say hi to you guys. Because I thought this would be a good opportunity to do more videos and stuff, but to be perfectly honest, I'm not really feeling all that inspired. I really enjoy making vlogs. That's what I've kind of enjoyed the most lately. But they also take so much fucking work and not very many people watch them, which is fine. But like, oh my God, vlogs take more work than any other video. And also there's not so much I can do vlogging at the moment, other than being at home. So I don't know what sort of videos to expect from me, but why not come on and say hi when I can? I'm good just going crazy with the kids, 3 of them at home. Oh, ouch. Good that you can be home though, working from home. Nice. What state are you in, Katie? I'm in Victoria. I'm in Melbourne. Hello to everybody. Further notice, I'm one of the lucky ones. Nice, Lou. Good morning. It's 7 p.m. here. It is 20 to 12, so like nearly midday, around lunchtime here. I guess casual worker is similar to temp. We also have temp workers. Temp workers tend to be people who are temporary. Like you tend to have like a particular contract for a certain amount of time. Like if you're filling in for somebody who's on maternity leave, then you might be a temp worker. But yeah, maybe it's sort of similar. Hi from Oregon. Hello. I think I'll have to get a few new decks to keep me busy. I've been buying quite a lot of books. There's this really good bookshop in Sydney that sells a lot of cool books. So I've ordered a lot to kind of stock up on books, keep me busy. So please, I caught you. Hi, Hecate. Butterfly, hi. Hi to I'm not going to say like everybody's names because that's a pain in the ass when you go back to rewatch a live chat, don't you think? Of just people like listing out people's names for 15 minutes. I don't know. Maybe it's nice, but just I promise I say hi to you, okay? Hello, good morning, everybody. Hi, Rhiannon. I'm in, I was going to say Amazonia. I'm in Arizona, USA, and I'm essential worker, but today off. Nice. And do more versus videos like the Mons Tarot, Whispering Spirits Tarot. Yeah, that was fun, but I'm not sure what decks to put up against each other. What do you think? I've gotten rid of quite a lot of decks. Actually, I don't know if you guys can see. Excuse the floor. All those decks on the floor, some of them are still left over from that last culling I did, and I haven't gotten around to selling them, but I've added even more. So just what's like just what's in that shelf there are the decks that like I'm keeping. Plus the Spacious Tarot, which is out in the lounge room. So I don't know which ones I'd do that for. But I thought it was fun. I'm glad you liked it. I'm stay-at-home homeschooling mom. Nice. So this is my norm. Had to refresh. It seems I'm lagging a bit. Could be weather as it has turned nasty. Stay safe. Hi from Canada. Hi. Now that we are all hunkered down, I will be coming back tomorrow. Hi, Veronica. We all need to connect right now. Definitely. Any tips for those of us not homeschooling? Yeah. Any tips for staying home? I'm also in Northern Ontario, though quite a long drive from you. Definitely buying decks because Amazon is down. Oh, wow. Is it? It's still up in Australia. Although I don't think Amazon's as good here as it is in the US. That versus was fun. Good. I'm glad. I thought it was fun. It was a long-ass video, though. I cannot believe how you culled your collection. It's always fun listening to your process. Yeah, I just have felt, I don't know. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with people having big collections. I don't have anything against that. Oh, I'm, like, shaking the table a lot, aren't I? But sometimes I just feel like, oh, there's too much. And I don't know. I get overwhelmed and stressed out. And I just feel better when it's, I don't know, a little bit more, what's the word? I've spoken about this before. What they do in like museums and galleries and stuff. What's the word? You know what I mean. Anyway. Curated. Yes, thank you, Veronica. I was like accumulated, cultivated, not those words. Thank you. I'm in Delaware. The state has closed until the 15th, May the 15th. Lots of tarot may grow my feature. Essential items only shopping. Wow. Can't watch now, but I'm excited to watch later. Always enjoy your videos. Thanks. Oh, thank you, Jennifer. That's very nice. I hope you have a good day. I just got the Legendary Ladies Oracle that just came out in the Happy Tarot. Nice. Shipping is free on Chapters Indigo till the 30th. Yeah, a lot of bookshops are doing free shipping or like cheaper shipping. I know the bookshop that I work at, we're closed. If you're in Australia and you want to support like a woo-woo metaphysical occult shop, that's amazing. And also like they're supporting their workers. They're giving casual workers at least 6 weeks paid leave, right? The Theosophical Society bookshop, they're still taking online orders and shipping out every Tuesday. And I think we're doing free shipping. I think it comes up saying that it's not free shipping when you do the thing, like when you order online, but we have to do that manually at the shop. So when they go through, I think they're doing free shipping as long as it's over a certain amount. I can't remember. It's on our Instagram. But the TS bookshop, support them because, yeah, I just think it's amazing that I think everybody should be doing it, but they're not, right? Like, I don't know, just the fact that they're supporting their casual workers in this time, I think is amazing. So if you're in Australia and you want something witchy, pagan, actually we have everything. It's kind of like an alternative religious, comparative religious studies bookshop, basically. So we have Wicca and paganism and Druidry, but then we also have a lot of Jung, we have Buddhism, Hinduism, like a lot of stuff. So it's amazing. We also have a lot of tarot decks. So yeah, if you want to support them, do, because I think that's great. And a lot of other bookshops I know in Melbourne, Readings is doing free delivery in certain areas because they're like doing it by black. I think the Sun bookshop is too. And I think, yeah, there's a lot. I love that people are doing that. It's great. Hawaii here. I'm a caregiver for my parents are hanging out at home. Nice. Learning Lenormand. Nice. And Shark, very good. Have plenty of time to learn. For me, I want to make my decks. Decks I will generally use in my practice. Yeah, I'm the same. I want to have decks that I use. Sorry, I'm trying to read the chat, but it keeps jumping. My favorite deck at the moment is the Kawaii Tarot. Nice. I'm in the US and a Prime member. Oh, is that Amazon Prime? Cool. Shipping date 9 out of 10 items when I check. What, April 21st? Wow. I've splashed out and got a couple of Kickstarters coming and ordered. Nice. We're the Theosophical Society, so I think it's just the tsbookshop.com.au is our website. Oh, I didn't do the HTTP thing, but that's us. And yeah, well, I think books are getting processed and sent out on Tuesdays every week, which is cool. I work full-time at Savers in Ringwood. Our hours were cut to 15 last week, but I think we will be laid off tomorrow. Fuck, my brother got fired on his birthday. He doesn't work at Savers, but it was like, it sucked. So that was Thursday or Wednesday. Anyway, yeah, he found out basically he's a swim teacher. He's a head swim coach, and he loves his job. He loves his kids. He was always like the sort of kid that he didn't ever want to do work. He didn't want to do anything, you know. I was always a bit worried about him, but he kind of fell into this job and he just loves it and he shines. You know what I mean? You know, when someone falls into something that they're really good at. I feel like that is this for John, which I'm so happy about. But yeah, he got in on Thursday and they were told they have 2 weeks before they're shutting the pool that he works at and that they can consider themselves fired. Sucks for everybody. I'm expecting the Playful Heart Tarot. Does anyone have it? I don't have it. My daughter got laid off today. She just bought a house. Fuck. She's very sad, but we'll all get through this. Yeah. I ordered the Modern Witch Tarot. I hope she goes all right, Veronica. I just finished edging my mini Gorgons Tarot. Nice. Okay, well, what we're doing today, other than just hanging out, I don't know for how long. Oh, have you seen how different my room is? I spent all day yesterday and today doing this. It kind of started on one thing. Blair and I bought ourselves a couch for Christmas. It's our first kind of nice piece of new furniture that we've bought together in the 10 years we've been together. We always just get secondhand furniture. We got a nice new couch. And then we were like, oh, we should get a new coffee table. But there's a lot of storage in our old coffee table. So we got a new coffee table. But then we had to get like a different thing and replaced another thing. And then I was like, well, why not? Can I get a bookshelf while we're at it? So my mum is getting my old, beautiful wooden bookshelf that I got off the street one time, I think is where I found that one. So mum is taking that, which I'm glad about because I will miss it. It's beautiful. Fuck off case instead. and I've kept my small bookcase, but then the other two larger bookcases that I had are gone out of this room. So, and I think we're going to have my reading chair out in the lounge room now because we've kind of rearranged the entire lounge room. The lounge room's a mess at the moment. I just focused on my room today. So that's kind of my job, what's keeping me busy at the moment while everything's on lockdown. Can I go down a little? No. I don't know how this chair works. No. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Okay, well, I want to paint my nails while we're here. So I have quite a few colors, and I did have on this color until today, which I love. It's one of my old favorites that I've worn for years now. I love it. So I don't want to do this again. I like to change it up a bit. So I probably don't want anything too similar. I know it's a bit different, but I don't want anything like a bright, pretty pink. So you guys have to help me pick what color. I'll pick a few that I like and then we can vote, okay? Last time I did this with you guys, we picked my Doctor Who nail polish. So we won't do that one this time. How about... Oh, that's kind of pretty. Okay, I have 3 for you to pick from. One is this color. Pretty and green. Actually, this one takes forever to dry. Let me swap that out. I can't be bothered with it right now. Let's do this one instead. It's a little bit darker, but it has like a sheen to it. It's not sparkles, but I suppose it sort of is like mini sparkles. I don't know. Can you see that? So that's option 1. This one is called Frogtown. This is by a brand called Pretty Serious. Most of my nail polishes are this brand or Natio. I love this one. That's the same one as that my best friend got me a Christmas Time Paradox a couple of years ago, and I love it. So they have really good sales. So I got a bunch of these. So this one, Frogtown, is number 1. Number 2 is Karina. It's like a sparkly purple. I don't know if the lighting's any good in here. That's pretty. Or, yeah, I'm like changing my mind. No, that's all right. Okay. Or a light blue, which is quite fun. I do like this one. This one is called Bonbon. So what do you think? 1, 2, or 3? Shells look great, Katie. Thank you. I've spent so much work on them, and they still don't look quite right, but I think at least my books all fit on them now. So that's a plus. My husband and I reorganized our home office today. My prayer room is now destroyed. Nice. Okay, so so many votes. All right, purple 2, 1. Purple, Froggy 2, 3, 3. Oh no, there's so many. I didn't think this through. Okay, I can't read everything, so instead, can you guys all do emojis or not? Because that'd be cool if we could all just do like the color emoji, then I'd be able to see it a bit easier. I think a lot of people are voting 3 or 1, 3, 3, 1, 2. Oh, I don't know. It seems pretty split. And I don't want to go through and tally them all up. That's pretty boring, isn't it? Okay. The next comment I see come up is the color I'm going to do. Okay. I'll count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Emily, blue. Thank you. I think last time we did that, there was like 20 people in here, so it was really quite easy. You know, I think like 10 people voted. We're doing blue. We're doing blue. Although I love all the purple hearts. Very BTS. I'm just going to blow my nose. Hang on, fam. There we go. Gotta love hay fever, which is another thing lately. I mean, obviously I've been home for the last little while, but before I was staying at home, and you know, I have to blow my nose like on the train or whatever, and everyone just looks at you. I'm like, I do this all the time. I promise it's just hay fever. But it's good to be home now. So we're doing a lovely light purple, which I think is nice because it is still kind of summery here. So I'll put my first coat on. And now, I don't know, do you guys have any questions for me? I call it the BTS carpool karaoke. Yeah. Oh, aren't they great? Realize why you love them. They are. They're just really fun. They're just really fun to watch. And they just seem like really cool guys. Plus their dancing is amazing. And everything they do is amazing. Yeah. Can you see my Hobie? Have you guys seen this? Oh. It's like I feel like I should be embarrassed, but I'm not. And then I also have my little, because Hobie's my bias and Jin's like, I mean, I love them all. I really do. But, you know, you're always going to have people that especially stand out to you, right? Although I did a quiz, an online quiz with 2 of my good friends who are also ARMY. And we did a quiz as to which member we are. And I got Jimin. And I was like, oh, ouch, that makes so much sense. Jimin is a Libra. I'm also a Libra. He's ridiculously hard on himself, a total perfectionist, but he's really affectionate, really sweet, always smiling, and he's a bit of a flirt. I'm like, oh, yeah, I relate to Jimin. So that was fun. So I am Jimin, but Hobie's my bias. And yes, that carpool karaoke was great. Love your shirt, 3 Imaginary Boys. Yeah, I bought these are like special shirts that came out, but I accidentally ordered like way I wanted oversized because, you know, I thought it'd be cool, but then it's just like, it's just too big. Like it comes down to like halfway down my thigh. Oh, I just fucked my nail polish already, idiot. But I kind of am still rocking them. I love them. I got this one and a blue one. Because The Cure have been my favorite band since I was like 13 or 14. I was supposed to go see New Order twice. Last weekend or the weekend before. Kind of like them and Depeche Mode are my 2 big like bucket list people to see that I haven't seen already. And I don't think I'll see Depeche Mode. I mean, they haven't been to Australia since I was 2 years old. So unless I go see them in Germany or something, because they always seem to be touring in Germany. So I'm not holding out for Depeche Mode anytime soon. But New Order were here, and I had tickets to both of their shows, and they were cancelled. Well, one was cancelled, and the other was like not cancelled, but we were all offered refunds and kind of, you know, suggested not to go. Yeah. Which is good that they did that, but I was sad still. I've seen The Cure a few times, though, which makes me happy. I'm really not doing a good job with this nail polish today. Please don't judge me. Actually, it's like shocking. Oh, My nails aren't in great shape either. That's probably why it's not helping. Oh, it's so bubbly. Are you ordering the Fantastic Menagerie? I already have. I'm not really one, for those who don't know, Bubba Studios is re-releasing one of my favorite decks of all time that's been very much out of print for a long time, the Fantastic Menagerie. And I'm not usually one for like backup decks and stuff, but I am really, yeah, no, I've already ordered it. Oh my God, I'm like, you know how you try to fix something and then you just make another nail worse? Oh God. Oh no, what have I done? Oh, and I don't have a thing here to fix it. Oh no. Guys, this is just out of hand at this point. I need to go get a, I'll be back in a second. Hi friends, sorry about that. I fucked it. I fucked it good and proper, like trying to fix it. I just fucked it. And then I fucked this one. What were we saying? Yes, the Fantastic Menagerie. Also, I am expecting mail today, so, and I don't want to have to go to the post office like tomorrow. So if the postie calls, I'm gonna have to run. And like it'll take me a minute to go get it. Do you mind if I like run away for a minute? Anyway, what was I saying? Fantastic Menagerie. Yes, I did order it. Oh, this shit, this is a mess. Okay. Where's my clear nail polish? Let's start this over. Oh, where the fuck is it? Oh, it's over here. I'll answer the question soon, I promise. Yes, I did order it, and I ordered the book too. I didn't get like the fancy limited edition just because I don't care that much and I don't want a deck that big. I just got like the normal one. But it looks amazing, and obviously I think they're doing that foiling that they do now on decks. So it will look very, very different to what the one I've got, which is pretty exciting. A little fluffy. And also I ordered the book. I don't know if they're redoing the book, but I've spoken about my relationship with the Fantastic Menagerie and how glad I am that I never had a book. But I've had it for so long now. I am just kind of curious to see what the book has to say, you know? So I've ordered the deck and the book, or pre-ordered anyway. That's what it is, isn't it? And I'm excited that they're bringing it out because I love that deck so much, and I don't think it's going to be a deck for everybody. Like I think a lot of people will order it, and I think as with anything that comes back in print, like everybody wants it, and then people find out whether it's a deck for them or not, right? And then there's a bunch of second hands on the market a month or two later, and that's fine. I do think it's like it has a particular vibe that I don't think everybody's going to get on board with. Maybe some people will just want it as a collector's item, which is fine too. But I'm really excited to see how people get on with it, what they think of it, and also just that I can talk about it without feeling quite as bad as I currently do. Because whenever I talk about it, I'm always like, I'm sorry, it's really out of print. It costs like $500 to get if you want to buy it on eBay. Whereas now I can talk about it a little bit more freely without people getting upset with me. So that's nice. Happens to the best of us, doesn't it? What is everybody drinking right now? Water. I reuse these, by the way. Some people have asked me why I use plastic water bottles. I get like one very, very rarely and then like keep using it. Because I've bought expensive water bottles before and then I lose them and I feel really bad. So this is what I do. I just reuse these. but water, because I'm trying to drink less tea because it makes me pee more. And I don't know if you've heard about the toilet paper shortages, not shortages, but the panic buying that makes it hard to get toilet paper. We still have plenty because like I'm the sort of person that, I don't know, we just grew up kind of always making sure we always had some spare, right? Kind of like, I don't know, you always have the soap that you're using and a spare, and you have the toothpaste that you're using and a spare. Like it's like that with toilet paper. So we have plenty, but I don't want to get to a point where I have to, like, I don't know. I'm just drinking less tea so I pee less often. There should be hold music. I know, shouldn't there? They should come up with there's a short intermission. We will be back shortly. Let's be real. If it wasn't for Katey, I doubt Bubba would have reprinted. I don't know about that. I mean, they haven't mentioned me at all. I don't think so. I think they've reprinted most of their decks. This is like the last one that they haven't, or maybe there's one other one. Although that'd be cool, wouldn't it? But I don't think so. I don't think they even know who I am. That's okay. Thank you for making me feel fancy, though. I appreciate it, Zach. Depends. Are you receiving decks or books? Books. So, it's really important. So you should have chosen purple. You're right. It's the blue. It's the blue. Waiting for 22 major Maori deities deck of Kickstarter. Oh, cool. Haven't heard of it. I have no drink, but should get Diet Pepsi. Cherry Pepsi. Hello, everybody. Bubba books make me happy. I've never had one. Oh, actually, I've never read one. Let's put it that way. Book is being rewritten. Oh, I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, I suppose it's good, but I also just really wanted to experience it. That's okay. Whatever. Doesn't matter. I've already ordered it. I confess to being caught up in the craving for the reprint. Yeah, no, that's cool. Like, it's really hard to get, so I think it's great. I have a collection arriving over the next few months. Ooh, a collection. Nice. How are you going through this? As in the crazy world? I'm all right so far. I, especially yesterday, like I've been kind of the opinion that I control what I can, like our pantry is stocked without being ridiculous, like we have enough food for 2 or 3 weeks, which is kind of what we normally would, but I don't know. You know what I mean? Like I bought the stuff that I felt like we needed, which I'd pretty much done anyway. I got a spare puffer, which I'm really glad I did, because now there's people are panic buying puffers. Like, can you not? Some of us need that shit. So I have a spare puffer. We have some toilet loo. We have loo roll. So I'm like fine, and I'm staying at home basically. Like tomorrow I might go for a walk and drop my library books off. Blair and I are trying to go for a walk every day, like just to the park. Just to keep sane. But I think last night or yesterday we drove to my parents' house just to pick something up. We had to pick something up before, because we needed it. And I started crying on the way, and Blair's like, "What's up?" And I said, "Well, I can't hug my parents right now, and I don't know when the next time is that I'll be able to." And obviously then my head went to a dark place on top of that. But you know what I mean? Like, so there's those anxieties of worrying about the people that I love. I'm scared for me too, a little bit. I think we all are, but I suppose because I know what it's like not to be able to breathe. And yeah, yesterday when our Prime Minister kind of made it really clear that we were having some stronger lockdown laws starting today, I don't know, it just felt really ominous and surreal. Like I'd been wanting those, harder measures to come in. Like I was for all of that, right? I don't want to, I think you need to be making decisions today based on where you think you're going to be in 2 weeks' time, not based on the statistics today. Do you know what I mean? So I'm for those, but at the same time, kind of watching that and seeing it, it was just like, oh, fuck. It was really, it felt pretty surreal. And I know Australia is a little bit behind in terms of like every country's kind of experiencing a different timeline with this, aren't they? We're a little bit behind, I suppose, because we're an island and we're off by ourselves, and because we're a smaller population over a bigger land mass. There's lots of reasons. So we're a little bit behind, but which is good in that we have the opportunity to make different decisions, but it's scary in the sense that you see, you know, like countries like Italy and China maybe would have made different decisions had they known what was coming, right? So like we fucking know, we know. Yeah, I don't know. So yesterday I had a bit of a cry. I think it's totally normal to be a bit upset or nervous or scared. But ultimately we have to just do our bit. And for as many of us as possible, that's staying home. I know that's not possible for everybody. And that's why for those of us who can, it's even more important to keep the people who can't stay home safe as well. You know what I mean? Not panic buying. Don't fucking take all the loo roll because everybody needs it. Don't take all the medicine that other people need. Like puffers. Oh my God. Asthma puffers are not going to help you breathe if you have pneumonia. Like that just makes me so angry. The only people asthma puffers help breathe are people who are having an asthma attack. That makes me mad. And yes, my asthma like people with asthma are more susceptible to things like pneumonia. We're going to have more complications. Like we need those puffers more than anybody right now. Don't be taking our puffers. Like just don't be a dickhead. Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, I'm fine. I'm literally fine. Just a bit emotional, trying to keep myself busy, trying to read. I've not done all the things that I want to be doing in terms of online. I have been quite busy leading up to now getting ready to kind of shut down. But I'm fine. I really am fine. Just a bit emotional. I'm just shuffling my Light Seers tarot over and over again. Nice. The company is nice. I agree, K-Long. Spare fish. Is that a fish? Blowfish. I don't get it. I don't get it, Zach. Panic buying up essentials. I know. I think it's really wrong. Kickstarter deck finish was funded Friday, waiting for the vintage Japanese Wednesday. There were so many words in that, and I don't really know what I was reading. I'm sorry. How can we spiritually see what is going on? Can tarot help us see more clearly? I think it depends on how you use it, yeah, but I think for a lot of people it'll be helpful. My parents are almost 60 and I'm just getting back from Florida today. I'm worried too. Yeah, my dad's 60 this year. He only has one kidney. He has asthma. I mean, like he's fit, but he's been through a lot. He's got a broken neck. I think the one kidney thing's probably going to be a bit tricky. But yeah, he's someone I worry about. I worry about my brother because he's very fit and very healthy, but like he's had problems in the past. So that worry, like lung and heart problems. Yeah, I don't know. We're just worried about everybody really, aren't we? It's like we want to be safe personally, but we also want everybody we love to be safe. Yes, harder measures needed to be faster implemented, slow the spread. Yeah. I agree. We're lucky in New Zealand. Our Prime Minister is being really on top of everything. Yeah, she seems like she's been amazing, but she seems to be pretty good with a lot of things. Although I don't know if I've just got rose-tinted glasses looking from the outside in, but that's good. I know what you mean. I pulled my 6-year-old out of school last week. The school was so angry at me. I'm glad I did it, though. My mum is in her 70s and my partner has underlying conditions, so I'm the new errand runner who leaves the house for groceries and supplies. Hey, Laurie. The puffers are also a main treatment for the virus who are experiencing shortness of breath and wheezing problems. Oh, is it helpful for people with that? I just worry about people just using it for the sake of it. And because puffer, it's a steroid that suppresses your immune system. So it's like, it's not going to be helping you if your immune system's trying to fight stuff. I just think, I don't know. I kind of wish puffers would go back to being prescription medicine as opposed to over the counter. It's like, if you need it, fucking get it. But don't get it just because you think it sounds like a good thing to have. But that's good to know, Laurie. We were originally told to have medicine for 60 days, but then when everybody started buying everything and all the pharmacies couldn't keep up, they were like, oh, no, stop panic buying. You only need what you normally have. It's like, I think that's been the thing that's encouraged more panic buying in Australia is the communication's been terrible. I mean, our Prime Minister, what is it, just before last weekend? He was like, no lockdown. Don't be stupid. I'm still going to the footy. And now, like, all the football's cancelled and, like, I think, it makes people kind of, there's two different reactions to that. People don't believe you, don't think you're taking it seriously, don't trust you to look after them. And so they do the panic buying and do the stuff that everybody makes fun of. Or they just don't listen and they don't care and they go to Bondi Beach. Like, you know what I mean? So I think that lack of leadership and communication is not helping the situation, which is disappointing. But, I mean, Scotty from marketing, what can we expect? I've got hair in my mouth, but I don't know how to get it out without only one. There will be a time when niche communities like us will have to keep saying it and connected. I think so too. It's good for us introverts. I use good lightly. Yeah, I agree. People who buy puffers with prescription are first and only. Yeah, I think because Ventolin and stuff is over the counter, at least in Australia, and that's the stuff that's gone, basically, which is like the rescue medication. Actually, they do if they are having bronchospasms related to the fluid in the lungs. Oh, okay. But if you're that bad, you're probably in hospital, yeah? Or you've been told by your doctor to do that. I don't know. I think some people are just getting it because they've heard it's a respiratory thing, and so they figure asthma puffers will help. The panic is insane. It is. But I also don't blame people. I mean, I wish they'd stop, but I also don't blame them. You know what I mean? I hope so. And many people are doing great support for others. Yes, grocery workers, nurses, doctors, and others, I agree. Bored of even TV and Netflix. I haven't been watching much TV other than the news, which is maybe not a healthy thing to do all the time. I worry about the homeless, definitely. I've been sleeping a lot. I'm from Europe and here is so sad, I bet. I hope you're okay. Does anyone have a tarot spread for times like these? I don't, but if you find one or you make one, let us know. So many of us cleaning and organizing. Is anyone else indulging in comfort food too? A little bit, but I've actually found that I'm doing quite well in the sense that, I don't know, I know that we will be able to go to the shop soon, hopefully. And I know that there's not like literally a shortage of food, but I also want what we have to last for as long as possible so that we don't have to go out unless we want to and we can, you know what I mean? So I've actually like not been going crazy at what we've got in the house, which is great. It's amazing how the air and water is improving. I know, it's crazy. Hey, Katie, nice to see you. Hi, Haley. I made a cookie video today. Oh, nice. I've been staying in my kitchen. Spreads can think about What do you need to know? What can you do to improve? Yeah, that's a good idea. Yes, in the States it's prescription only. Okay, here it's not. Like the preventative medication I think still is, but like ventilators and the rescue ones aren't. So people are just fucking buying them. They used to be. I remember when I was a kid, I think they used to be, but not anymore. Oh, this keeps jumping, so I'm going to miss a bunch of the chat. I'm sorry. Gotta go. Bye, Lou. I'm really behind on the chat. Sorry, everybody. I had a normal virus almost kill me and cause heart failure. Fuck! I was just recovered from a heart transplant and now a freak virus could kill me. Fair enough. Take care. No, she's brilliant. Our PM is very attentive in regards to situations affecting New Zealand. That's good. I'm glad. And I'm glad you have faith in her. That's important. The Danish tourist went and was the first case in one of your islands. Right, the world is on lockdown and people are dying, but the puffers are going to save. Oh no, it jumped. I wanted to read. Yes, rescue inhalers are prescription only in the US. Actually, most inhalers are prescription only here, and they are at home with inhalers and even home oxygen. I have been avoiding the news but checking the CDC website. I don't know what the CDC is. I've heard that before though. Patients are at home with prescriptions for inhalers and on home oxygen. Yeah, that's good. I'm restricting news intake. I need to start doing that. I feel like I'm doing that thing where I wake up and I scroll through Twitter to see, updates and then I'm just got ABC News live in the background all the time. Like I need to stop. Like I want to be educated and informed, but I'm also I can't remember what it was. I can't remember where I heard it or what it was for, but I remember it was about something else. I think it was, I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was basically for people who already take something seriously and believe in something, it's like you don't have to keep exposing yourself to like triggering or difficult or anxiety provoking information for the sake of being informed. It's like consume what you need to, but all that kind of, people telling you how bad it is and how many people have died and whatever, that's more for the people who aren't taking it seriously yet. And it's like, if you're already taking it seriously, you don't need to keep consuming that on like an hourly basis. Like keep informed, keep updated. But if you're already taking stuff seriously, you don't need to be convinced by the scary stuff. You know what I mean? I can't remember where I heard that, and it was about something completely different, but I remembered that yesterday, and I'm like, I need to reframe how I'm like processing the news and everything right now. It's not good. I'm totally with you, Katey, on that. Enjoying the opportunity to eat up the things in my fridge that I've been passing over during normal times as a way to avoid the grocery stores. Yeah. The only news I watch is the daily address from my provincial government. That's a good way to do it. The virus can be scary, but I think we have more to worry about than this. The earth is rejuvenating itself, which means strange weather in places. I know here in Florida, the air has been clean. Wow. My son has actually been able to see what real clouds look like. Whoa. Hi, Cleo. How's your manga going? Well, can you see? See up there? I don't know if anybody watched my manga vlog, which clearly you did, Haley. Thanks. I managed to get the first 10 volumes of Full Metal Alchemist from my library, which I was really excited about, and I read up to 9. And then I have been keeping an eye out just on like secondhand websites and stuff for manga, because it gets pretty pricey. And I did want to keep reading Full Metal Alchemist, but I didn't want to. Basically, I had 17 more volumes to read, and it's not on Kindle. But then buying each volume would be about $15, give or take. I think you can get the omnibuses, which would have been less, but it was still going to cost me like well in excess of $100, probably $150 to get the final 17 volumes, maybe even 200. I don't remember. Anyway, I found the entire box set on Gumtree for $40. Are you kidding? And he also sold me the first 27 volumes of Naruto for $40. So I haven't read them yet. But that was pretty exciting. So that's my very exciting update. And then I finished Orange, and I also read Future. Honestly, I didn't love it, and I don't know how I feel about it anymore. I really liked, especially the first one. That got me quite emotional. And I don't know how I feel about it. It's a tricky topic. It deals with the topic of suicide, basically. And I don't know if I love the message overall. I do, but I don't. Because essentially what happens is that a group of, like a girl at school, in high school, gets a letter from her future self with instructions on how to save her friend, who in the future dies by suicide. And so there's this beautiful story, I suppose, of someone not wanting to regret not having told someone that they love them, or doing nice things for them because they're embarrassed or not sure. You know what I mean? Like it's a story of wanting to be there for someone fully, and to express yourself fully, because you don't know what the future holds. And learning that as a teenager is such a powerful thing, right? So I think that's really cool. And this idea of the importance of community and friendship, and of asking how each other are doing, and not, just kind of figuring everything will be okay. And like, that's so important. But then I'm not sure how much I like where the line is there of how much pressure that put on that young girl to essentially save another human being. Yeah. So I'm not sure. Like I'm torn on it. I do think it was lovely though, and I'm really glad I read it. I enjoyed reading it. There's also another thing I'm not sure how I feel about it, but I don't want to talk about that because I don't want to spoil it. But I also want to talk about it because I feel weird about it. But anyway, I have mixed feelings on that one. Children of the Whales, I've read up to number 5, and I've ordered more. I love it still. Pun Pun, I've read the second one. As I thought, it did get a lot darker and weirder and whatever, but I still really like it. I think those are the main things that I've read since I did that video. Yeah. So thank you for asking. Center for Disease Control. Oh, that's the CDC. Good. Thank you. We need to try and focus on what we can do and stay positive. I think that's an important thing. That's what I'm kind of trying to focus on today. So I can come on and talk to you guys and hang out, and that's a good thing. I can do my nails. My fridge is stocked. We're all set. We've got our meds. Like, we're doing what we can, and that's sort of the best we can do. Today, I focus my energies on clearing space and making an ancestor altar while listening to folk music. Nice. They have been through much, through many generations. I can use the support and guidance. That's a good idea, Stephanie. Nice. Tourists are being arrested for not self-isolating. Good. We're going to lock down essential services only tomorrow. My library has a lot of manga. That's good. Mine has a bit, not a lot. Yeah. I think, and I had a look on their website and I was like, I'd like to read One Piece. I do not want to buy that though. Like, I'd like to read that at one point, just to try it. Like, it's like the most successful manga of all time, right? But it's like 80 something volumes, or it's ridiculous anyway. Like, I don't want to buy that. But my library has some of it, but not all of it. Like, I don't think they even have number one. So I don't know whether they bought a bunch and then like it got stolen or never returned or damaged and they didn't replace it. But it's like, can you at least have the first one so I can try it? Like, there's no point. I don't know. I live on a mountain, suddenly depopulated. The wildlife has been amazing recently. Just today, 4 crows swooped down to feed with... Why am I yawning? I thought about yawning and then I started yawning. Some squirrels and other birds. That's lovely, Matthew. Nice, $40. I know. I was when it because the listing said $80, and so I figured it was $80 for Full Metal Alchemist and $80 for Naruto. But then when I read it, it was $40 each, and I was like, I was willing to give you $80 for this, but if you only want 40, I'm not mad. So it was pretty exciting. I watch the news for 15 minutes in the morning and less at night. It's just repetitive with increasing numbers. Anything new, I will know without being glued to the set. Yeah. I think a lot of us can learn something from you. Attack on Titan. Ah, yes, it's another big name I keep seeing. My list is so long of things I want to read. Blair just messaged me to say the city's really empty because he had to go to work today to keep the Australian internet running. I'm old and just need to rewatch seasons of Golden Girl. Thank you for your manga reviews. Well, I don't know that I really did them justice, but I mean, I'd love to talk about them more. I know that that's not what my channel is, but I don't know. I haven't been using tarot nearly as much really in the last year, and I think everybody knows that. I've said that before. I still use it. I still love it. But I just want to talk about the stuff that I want to talk about, and right now it's manga. Children of the Whales is amazing. There's the series on Netflix is beautiful. Good. I haven't checked if it's in Australia as well on Netflix, because sometimes different countries Netflix offers different things. But I have heard that there's a Netflix series, and I'm really hopeful it's on ours, and Blair has agreed to watch it with me. Can I ask Stephanie, how have you read the manga actually? Because my question was how much of the manga should I have read if I don't want to be spoiled by watching the anime? Does that make sense? I don't want to watch anything that gets ahead of the series, the manga. I think it should be fine. But anyway, I've read 5, so that's a good chunk. I need to read Children of the Whales. I saw the anime, but was not that good of an anime, but it got me itching to read manga since I don't think the anime is going to continue. I have heard that it's not as good, and I will say, I think I said in my video that the characters aren't that strong, so I can see that not translating very well in an anime. The characters are fine and I like them, but there's nothing, I don't really have, they're not memorable to the point where, in 5 years time I'll be like, oh God, I love those characters. I don't want little figurines of them. I'm not that interested in the characters themselves. So I can see how that would cause problems, I think, especially in the medium of a TV show. It's definitely the world building and just the mystery of the story at this point for me, but I do really like it. I got to my local library on the last day before it was closed for the crisis. Gratifying to pick up my holds. Not that we are lacking in books in my house. Nice. Yeah, I haven't heard anything about our libraries shutting down or anything like that. I want to just take mine back so that I don't have more stuff laying around my house. You know what I mean? I'm really glad that I got my new library card. That was very exciting. I do not know about manga, but I know about K-pop. Nice. Well, I mean, we can talk about either. My daughter is really into anime. She draws incredible. Nice. My library. Oh, I should paint some more of my nails, but I'm so bad. I'm so behind the chat. Your channel can be whatever you want. Thank you. Urban animals are really hungry because people are not around to feed them. Aww. World building, yes, of Children of the Whales is what interesting. Yeah. Katie, libraries have closed on the Mornington Peninsula. Really? Maybe I should check if mine's closed. I haven't heard anything. My daughter made me buy stickers, wants an outfit, watches everything, obsesses until the new episodes. Nice. I have to think about where the anime left off compared to the manga. Okay. All right. Well, let's do a second coat because I'm taking my sweet, sweet time with this. It's lovely to chat to you guys though, because it's weird. Like I mean, I don't have like a crazy amount of friends. I lost a lot of friends when I was unwell. I think I've spoken about that before. But I'm really close with the friends that I do have. So I really fucking miss them. And one of my best friends, guys, I'm gonna have to be back in a second. Talk amongst yourselves. Hello. I'll be done in a second. I'm back. I think this has just turned into an unboxing. What do you guys reckon? I just ran up and down so many stairs. Does anyone know Elle from Sacred Seed? Yeah, we miss her. Katie checking post. Yes. It's manga, guys. I ran up and down a lot of stairs, okay? So I'm just like trying to catch my breath here. Okay, well, they must be sending stuff separately because I ordered more than 2. But we have number 4 of Goodnight Poon Poon. I have 1, 2, 3. I've read 1 and 2. So here's number 4. It's all sealed up. Has anybody else read Goodnight Poon Poon? I'm trying not to fuck my nails again. We talked it up into your hands. Yes, you did. Goodnight Poon Poon. I don't know her. It's really weird. Oh, what's going on there? It's really good though. This is Poon Poon. I don't know if he actually looks like that or if that's like how he sees himself, but that's Poon Poon. And it seems so far that we're kind of going through his life because we start in number 1, following him when he's quite young. Like, I don't know. Like, he seemed like he's in primary school. I get confused with school systems. In Australia, we kind of have 2 main school systems. We have like primary school, which is years 1 to 7, depending on what state you're in. And then secondary school or high school, which is like years 8 to 12. And then some people go on to TAFE or uni. But I know the US, you have like 3 separate, don't you? And then I don't know. Anyway, I don't know exactly what age. I don't know what I'm saying. But he's very young in the first one, and then it's kind of seems like he's more a little older in the second one. And then I'm thinking we're kind of following him throughout his life, which is interesting. So I'll put that on the shelf. And then I got a new series I haven't read, but when I saw it, I was like, oh, Skullface bookseller Honda-san. Is Honda-san who like the author is? Or is that part of the title? I don't know. But it's a Skullface who's a bookseller, and I'm a bookseller, so I was just really curious. Apparently it's quite funny and silly, so I'm down for that. Yeah, look, here's our bookseller. And he looked cool. So I wonder how relatable this is. I wonder if being a bookseller, the experience is cross-cultural. Very exciting. So those are my 2 new books to read. I'll tidy that up later, which is very exciting. I think since I spoke to you guys, I also did order this, Made in Railways. This is like a collection of short stories, I think. But it just seemed interesting, so I got it. So there we go. I have a few new things to read. Very exciting. Oh, I fucked my nail. I fucked it. I fucked it. I don't even know if you can. I fucked it. Oh, that's depressing. It's not that bad. You reckon we can just paint over it? I reckon we can just paint over it. It's not that bad. US has elementary, middle, and then high school. Yeah. So elementary and then middle. Right. I knew there was elementary and high school, and then I was like, I'm pretty sure there's something else, but I don't know what it is. And I didn't know whether it was before or after elementary. But I mean, that makes sense. Thank you for that, Matthew. I appreciate that. I believe there are 2 Studio Ghibli decks. Really? Oh. There's an anime of that. It's so of Poon Poon. Is there an anime of Pun Pun? Good night, homeschooled and work in the morning. Bye. Middle school's so short. Do you go to like a different school? Like physically? For 2 years. That's weird. We have primary. Oh, Skullface. Okay. Hello. Okay, good. I'll keep an eye out. I'll see how I like the Children of the Whale skips over a lot. I believe the manga covers up. Oh. Wait, what? There's 60 volumes of Children of the Whales? I fucking hope not. There's only 14 available in English that I can see anyway. I wasn't prepared for that much of a commitment. I like it, but I don't know that I like it that much. Oh, wow. Middle school is its own school. Wow. Fair enough. The chapters. Is that? I'm still very new to the world of manga. I'm sorry. I sound like an idiot now, don't I? Oh, I put a heavy coat on this bitch. It's going to take a while to dry, fam. Katie, where did you get your glasses? I got them from... I always forget the name of the place. Hang on, I'll check if it says it on the glasses. Is it Bailey Nelson? Nelson Bailey? Or is it the other one? I used to always get my glasses ever since I've been in high school. I got them from Specsavers. But then last year when I went to pick out some new glasses, they were all just really ugly and I just didn't like any of them. So I went somewhere new last year because I pay a lot of money for my private health insurance because I want to be able to go to a psychiatric hospital if I need to, which is more just like a peace of mind at this point. But, you know, it saved my life at one point, so I'm too scared to give it up. But one of the extras I get is a few $100s to put towards glasses every year. So that's why I always get new glasses. Making the most of that. Yeah, Bailey Nelson. Thank you. I'm glad you like them. They were very out of the box for me. No, I've never gotten something like this before, so I was really nervous that they'd look stupid, but I really like them. I think it's best if we all pretend middle school never happened. Do you have any affirmation decks? I don't know. Not really. If you put your fingertips in very cold water, it hardens the polish very quickly. Are you serious, Veronica? I've been painting my nails like every week since 2013, and I didn't know this. Does this actually work? Oh, my nose is really itchy. Really? Really? I don't know that I have a lot of ice. I really want to try it, but that'll take me like 5 minutes to go set up. Thank you for that information, though. I feel like I'm almost offended that I haven't been informed. Like the world did not think it important enough to tell me until this point. Like the universe was just looking at me and being like, what a dickhead. Doesn't she know? Finally, you've swooped in and saved me. Thank you. They really suit your face. Oh, thank you. I was always told I had to have square ones. Otherwise, they wouldn't suit me. So this was quite scary getting round ones, but I really like them. I think they're fun. Works like a charm. Oh. Katey, I would love to invite you to our Tarot and Tea Tuesday challenge. I'm grabbing our videos and putting them in a playlist. Oh, that sounds like fun. I'm not sure how much I'm in the mood, but I'll have a look at it and see if I feel like it. What does it involve? It doesn't take much ice. Use a oh. I'm so curious. I didn't know either. No worries. Good. I'm glad I'm not the only one. I feel like of all the stupid life hack videos and BuzzFeed articles that I've been suckered into reading over the course of my life, someone somewhere that should have been thrown. Like, of all of the bullshit things that were supposed to be helpful but obviously weren't, they don't share something like that. Come on. Got some things to do. Bye. Thanks for hanging out. Just in case anyone was interested, I never want to have to pronounce that word. Tarot was restocked. I've heard that it was coming back. It is. That's good. I'm glad. How did you know you were ready to start a channel? God, that was so long ago. I was lonely and I needed a way to talk to people and to develop some kind of sense of community. And I was watching people that I really liked, and I wanted to kind of participate in the conversations that I was watching more than I could in just a comment. And yeah, I was just really isolated at that point in time. So it was an amazing outlet. My mum taught me that cold water trick too. I walk through the world generally being scornful of beauty tips, but when they come from a mother or a grandmother, they're just sort of sacred. Definitely, Hannah. So when you say you're not as interested, if that would be the word you use in tarot, could you elaborate? I just don't use it as often. I don't buy decks nearly as often. I don't know. And I also stopped reading for other people for a lot of different reasons. I don't know. Like, I still like it. I still love it. I still read tarot. I still watch tarot videos sometimes. But I suppose it's just less a big, like, for a while I felt like tarot was like the main thing I was interested in. And that's just not true anymore. I suppose because I'm just interested in a lot more things. I feel like part of that was just me rebuilding my world after being so ill. I do sort of feel like I stacked up my world one brick at a time. And now I just have a lot of different things going on. And that's a really positive thing. And there's a lot of more room in my head and my heart to love and enjoy a lot of different things, whereas before there really wasn't. I don't know. Does that answer the question? I think too, how much time I spent engaging in tarot for me also included how much time I spent engaging in the tarot community online. And that definitely decreased a lot since the end of 2018. So I suppose I'm a lot less engaged that way as well, which makes it feel like a smaller part of my world. But it's still important to me and I still love it. I suppose I just feel like I don't know. I just don't want to be talking about only tarot all the time. It's great, but I love a lot of different things. And I don't know. Does that answer your question? There are a ton of prompts from favorite decks to never have I ever tagged to story times. Is it a thing every week? That does sound really cool. I don't know if I'm keen for an every week thing, but it sounds like you've got a really good little team set up. That's awesome. Well done. Marseille studies are calling to me. I'll watch the stream back later. You better, Zach. No, not really. Have fun. Taking advantage of social distancing time and getting into your tarot. Your easy spreads video was a great one. Good. I'm glad you liked it. The same for me, Katie. Oh, good. I'm glad you get me, Veronica. Been binge watching all your tarot reviews. I put so much work into them. I hope you like them. I think you can definitely see like quite a big evolution in how I did reviews too if you watch like my older ones. I can't watch my old videos. Oh my God. Cringy. Katie was this many years old when she found out about ice water and nail polish. Yeah. I'm mad too. I've been wasting so much time. I've just gotten into Marseille Tigers. Oh yeah, talking to Zach. Very good. I love Colette Baron Reid and both the map deck and bought the map deck. Nice. I had a good time with that one. I will say that I've been binge watching on YouTube Tiny Desk Concerts by NPR. I have no idea what that is, but it sounds fun. I've been binge watching BTS videos and manga like collection videos and reviews to get more of a sense of what's out there. And ABC News Live. They stream that on YouTube, which is cool. Where I feel exactly the same, except the passion for tarot is coming back and I've missed it. But I know what you were saying. Oh, I'm glad it's coming back for you. I still love it. Like I'm not like quitting and selling all my decks. I just, yeah. I know I don't have to explain myself, but it's cool that that's for you too. I feel the same. I feel like tarot is like people. Things are always there for a reason, a season or a reason. Yeah, good. I'm glad. What are some of your other interests? Are you talking about making some videos on? Are you thinking about making some videos on that? I've made kind of lots of different videos on this channel, and from time to time there's crossover. I think my main one that I have tried to kind of include more on the channel is reading, which has gone, yeah, I don't know. It's okay. I know a lot of people subscribe to me for tarot content, so a lot of people don't like when I upload that stuff, but I'm trying to incorporate it more and more to create a bit of more diversity. So then I suppose people know to expect diversity from me in terms of the content. I think that transition period is always going to be a bit tricky. And I don't know how well I'm doing at it, but that's okay. So books and reading and that sort of stuff is my main love, is reading in general. That's always been a big thing for me. But I suppose I've always, mostly on my channel, when I've spoken about books and reading, it's been tarot books or pagan books, that sort of stuff. Whereas I read a lot more widely than that. And like now I'm really into manga. Yeah, so I don't know. That's kind of my main one. Also bushwalking and walking is the other thing I do a lot of. I've done little vlogs of that here and there too. I don't really know how to incorporate it into the channel. Totally, all the different things, but that's okay. I'm just fumbling my way through all of this as well as I can. Katie, I also relate to the feeling of building up my interests one block at a time. Want to tell you a lot of mine now have spun off from things you've shared in your videos. Oh, lovely, Hannah. We can do it every Tuesday or once a month whenever you have time for. It's all random so we can upload. Oh, that sounds really cool. It's cool that you've organized that. Have you done a video on your favorite books or resources related to mental health and recovery? I don't think I have. And I don't think I would. I like that idea, but I'm wondering, my experience would be very specific to bipolar. And I don't know, I'm always wary of recommending things with something that I think is so serious and needs to be taken so seriously. I mean, I always say I recommend DBT and any resources around DBT. Amazing. And I think everybody's so different. And it's also kind of best practice and what's accepted is different in different countries. And yeah, I don't know. I haven't is the short answer.